Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I'm DisturbingPuppet, so we're going to continue trying out some of the different modes again today. So next up we're going to try the Strategic Command. So this one is pretty similar to the other one, but a little bit of difference. So these are new game modes that were added other than just kill everybody off. So we're going to also shorten the turn limit. Last time we did 8, I think that was way too long. Even 6 might be too long, because you're just going to be able to kill everybody faster than you can really do anything else. So why not just kill everybody? But in this case, we have secure control points around the battlefield, so more than one. Interact with control points to secure them for your team. A control point can be claimed by an opponent unit if left undefended. Plus 5 points per control point secured. Points are earned during the scoring phase. Maximum amount of points that can be scored in one turn is 25. So I would assume then that there are 5 different areas around the map that you can park on and get points. So all you have to do to win is to get to 80, which should be pretty reasonable. Like if you could get to 25, which probably is actually difficult because they're going to be split on both sides of the map, I would assume. So probably like 2 on each side, 1 in the middle would be my guess. So realistically, you're probably only going to get about 10 to 15 points a turn. There's no points for killing stuff, so there's no advantage there. It's just scoring. Or we can always just wipe everybody out. So I'm going to be taking the same Orc army as last time. We're going Orcs against Blood Angels. There's no difference for attacker or defender in this case, so we're just going to do the normal map. It's fine. Basic same armor we had last time. It's fairly mobile, actually, for Orcs. The Def Dreads can move quite quickly, and we've got a couple bikes. The default army that kind of came with the Orc DLC that I modified a little bit had some choppers. I think the bikes are way better than the choppers, just generally speaking. And then instead of giving the AI the choice to build an army, which ended up just being assault squads, which didn't work very well for it, I'm actually going to give it a pre-built army that I've used. So this is the battalion. So there is a lieutenant, a healer. What is that? Something priest. I don't know. They call it something weird for the Blood Angels. It's an apothecary. But that's not what they call it. It's something else. So there's a Librarian Dreadnought, there's a Tech Marine, a couple of the big, bulky Primaris guys and their heavy armor. I can't remember what they're called either. The Primaris, like, yeah, whatever. These guys are Hellblasters. They're just Plasma Gun Primaris. There's one of their Land Raider variants, a couple of the Land Speeders, 1 Interceptor, and 3 of the basic Primaris guys. So it's a generally pretty decent army. There's a couple fast units to throw out there to try to grab stuff. We'll see how it goes. So we are all set. We've got the map ready to go in. Orcs typically do want to stay all bunched up together, which can be a bit of a disadvantage for us, but we'll see how it goes. Like I said, we could just kill everybody off and then we're fine. The map, I feel like if you're going to play something like this, it kind of goes back to, like one, I played a little bit of 40k was in 2nd edition, and in that, it was always objective based. So usually you would play objectives. So you'd put down objectives, certain locations like this house over here, this hill over there, that kind of thing. But you were playing on a very small scale. 2nd edition was actually like a skirmish scale game. So you weren't playing like giant armies. So it was kind of easy to sort of like, okay, one squad's going to go over here and grab this, one squad's going to go over there and grab this, and then like my squad's fighting your squad. Maybe you have 2 squads against my 1 squad over here. I might have to shift something around. Like that's really about it. Anyway, so it kind of reminds me of that if we have different zones. I'm kind of looking to see. That's weirdly lit up. That might be a zone right there. That's probably a zone right there. That could be a zone. But that would be like 3 in the middle. So I can't look at the overall map in this point when I'm deploying, which is kind of a drawback. And then if we go further back, but that's only 3. There should probably be 5, I would assume. But I only see like the 3 circles on the ground that indicate to me that they're probably objectives. Like I think there could be one over with some cover, but if it's these, they're really out in the open. Okay, so we probably want to shift. We've got 2 wide, 1 in the middle, it looks like. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what it looks like. So we might just send, I think we go Def Dreads in the middle to soak up damage with most of the units. Then we have a few sort of scatter to 1 of the sides. I don't think I even want to go after 2 of the sides. If we want to go from the center, we'll just shift from the center. So what I'm going to do, I think visibility, yeah, it's a little bit of a mess because we can't get down on this side. So we could push the left and then go left. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So we'll go Deft Dreads up front. Let's put... How much stuff do we want to put with you is the question. We definitely want the mech in there. I'll put you right behind. We want the Pain Boy and the Weird Boy in the general area. Could just put my War Boss in there too. Yeah, we'll do something kind of like that to go up that way. We'll have a little bit of ranged with some bike backup over here to go wide. And then I think what I'm going to do is just have the Knobs and Mega Armor lead over here. Although we could actually put the Gretchen out front because they're more expendable. True. Okay, let's do that. Gretchen out front. We could even, like, you guys are more expendable. We want to keep these guys safe. So we'll sort of have them sort of move up to maybe take a look that way. So we'll sort of split up a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. Once we're in, I can actually now look at the map and see. Okay, so actually I didn't even see one there. So there's one there, which I didn't notice. So we've got those. Okay. So that one we could grab pretty quick. So they're going to have one as well. All right, and then we've got like a little markers here. Probably will change color once we move in. All right, that's cool. So yeah, it's got this nice lit up spot for us here. It's a single space. Wonder if I have to go on it or if I can just be next to it. Do we just park in this or do we go onto it directly? I don't know. We could send the Gretchen.
Ready to fight.
Like, if you just want to run over to grab that, that's fine. That's an appropriate use for Gretchen. Go grab that kind of pointless thing. Yeah, take a look. The lighting on this map isn't that great, but it is a decent map overall. It's a very dark and odd-looking map for us. Look, our eyes are, like, glowing. That's kind of creepy. I don't think I ever noticed their eyes glowing red like that before. I guess it stands out more because the map's a little dark. Interesting. All right. I do like the Orks. They're definitely my favorite faction. Okay. So over here, there's no special stuff.
Ready to bust the boy.
We just charge. Or do we want to go ahead and rush out this way like maniacs? You're the only one that's fast on this side. So I'm a little concerned about it. But the name of the game is grabbing objectives, so we're going to at least try to play that game and see how it goes. Because I think we're actually a little closer than the Marines are. I will have you go out to support, but you guys are so slow. I'm just going to have you advance straight on in. So you definitely kind of need some fast units for this. You guys, I think, will look out that way, and then we'll have the bikes head in. But first... Death Dreads, which I do have to kind of move sequentially because they get a movement bonus if they're close to each other. Alright, we'll go ahead. Do I want to just push it? Yeah, let's just push it at this point. I don't think we're going to see anything, so we might as well just rush like crazy. And then you guys will just try to keep up.
I think I can stitch that back.
Here, stay close with you.
Riches, eh?
Bikes, let's just go ahead and punch it. Which is super noisy.
Red ones, go faster!
Yeah, I'm just gonna close in on that. So it's nice to have a few fast units in your army for sure.
Giving it some welly!
If playing with objectives, you definitely want some fast units.
What are we waiting for? Looters have the best.
And yeah, we're just going to move on up as fast as we can at this point. It's also speed here early on. If we can just get on these three and park on them and hold them, we'll be in really good shape. I think we can definitely get... Well, this one should be no problem. Then we I think we can hold these 3. Whether we can hold this one as well, that's a bit more iffy because we don't have a lot over here to kind of deal with the situation. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, they've got one already.
What's that over there?
This one might not be that long. We get to 80 points. I could have adjusted it up to 100. But they only get 5.
Smack. I smell me something puny.
But even if you grab one, there's a possibility you could like jump past the enemy and try to grab one from behind them, you know, that kind of thing if you've got jump troops. So it does make the jump guys a lot more useful, whereas I feel like the storm boys for the orcs are generally kind of useless. If you're playing with objectives, it does kind of make sense. So there is an advantage to that. So they had probably their other land speeder grab that. So let's see, do I park here? Interact, yeah. Okay, so we grab that. Oh, okay, so that's like something to show who's got control of it. That's cool. Got a nice little tower there. They've got some kind of weird thing with banners on it. We've got a nice, very orky pillar there. It's kind of hard to see in the light, but it's, yeah, a nice model, nice design. It'd be cool if we could actually get in it. That's one thing that I miss from the old Epic and stuff, was like throwing your guys into buildings, doing things like that. For a little bit of cover on the edge of the building, being able to have extra vision, that kind of stuff. So you could actually go in the buildings and do stuff. We didn't see anything over here, so let's go ahead and make our moves, because we do have the land speeder to deal with, and I think
is the best, and us flesh geeks
are the best. We just want to light you up, so let's go ahead and head on out. Oh, we've got both of them over here. Okay. So actually, while I'm thinking about it,
Oh,
Weird
no.
Boy,
You's looking at me.
with our Warpath ability, it's extra damage and less damage received for a couple turns. We could go ahead, if we just shift over. I don't really care about it hitting the Gretchen that much, but we can at least get our loot is there.
He's with us.
Flash kits. I do have some movement. We could go ahead and use it, but let's just light up these guys.
Some of this, you scum.
Good damage. Got a better shot here, it looks like, so we'll take that.
If we have to, we'll move.
Like, peek over the stairs here and light them up. What's our damage estimate? Yeah, we should be able to kill it without using our ability or anything. There we go. Very nice. But yeah, no points for kills. It's all about taking the objectives. But we can easily have the bikers do that.
Raring to go.
So let's pitch you in here. Doesn't cost me anything to grab it, which is nice. If it cost an action to grab, that would be interesting. We are pretty forward. They do have a predator here. My shots are pretty awful, and I'm kind of stuck. I'm going to go ahead and give myself the evasion. Seems like the most reasonable thing I can do. We could take the shot. I might as well.
Time for a race. Guns allowed, of course. Taking fire.
Because I think if I move my Death Dreads up, we can probably see as well into there. And I don't think we're going to have any other targets, although the Librarian Dreadnought is pushing up here. Actually, he's pretty far. Kind of surprised he's not a little further back. We might have to rush the Death Dreads over to grab the objective, though. So, my other bike. We're going to rely on our evasion.
Warbikers firing, boss.
So the mobile stuff, I'm actually prioritizing a little bit more. I might want to go after the Hellblasters.
War.
as more of a priority because they're going to do more damage. The Predator is also really dangerous, but these guys being super fast and being able to get past me is a problem, so we kind of have to be able to deal with that. So that's kind of what I'm looking at as a priority here. Yeah, do we want to have the Def Dreads go in here and grab this, or do we want to head out wide where we can lend some fire support? If we go left, like my War Boss could maybe grab it. I do have the movement, I think, on the War Boss. Well, not quite. I could use one of my actions to move in. I'd still have an action left. Yeah.
Clunk it over.
Let's have the Def Dreads advance up. I'm not sure how much damage I can really do to you. It's not bad. Alright, light him up. So yeah, if I can take out both of these,
Def Dreads.
I will be in very good shape. Yeah, just finish it off. So now his fast stuff is mostly dead. He does still have the Predator, which isn't super fast, the Dreadnoughts. He's got a bunch of basic units back here. The Lieutenant, yeah, he can also jump around, so that's going to be potentially an issue. Alright. Let's just square up here. So you're going to look that way. Well, we've got this held, so we both want to look forward here initially. So do that. My mech.
Move him away over.
Just get in behind so we have the shield coverage. Oh, we'll take both of my actions to get there with the War Boss. I would be inside the shield. I'm going to go ahead and do it.
Moving.
Just going to prioritize grabbing points here. So use all my actions. So we currently have 3 of them locked down. Inside the force field here. Let's kind of look at that way.
Whatever you want, boss.
Gretchen, you can start moving around. Pain Boy up. Get the extra health.
The old ways is best.
Red Boy on up. Grab some cover. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we don't see a lot of resistance over here. I'm going to just run you guys up here. I'm assuming we can still grab it, even though I'm going to use my action as well. Yeah. So even without an action, we can still do that and grab it. These guys are pretty exposed. There's plasma gunners and aggressors. That's what they're called, aggressors. Over there. I do have a tiny bit of cover, and these guys are fairly tough, but they're probably going to get shot to pieces. Might want to just have you stay kind of hidden until we can get closer to hit those plasma gunners. I don't really want the plasma gun shooting at the flash kits. But we could set up an overwatch, but my range isn't that great, really. Kind of see my optimal range is not super far with this. Let's hang back a little bit. Like, these guys want to stay at range for shots. The aggressors do have to get a bit close. Let's put an overwatch out a little further.
Way, they'll be sorry.
Unfortunately, you guys are so slow. I'm gonna have one head out.
Moving closer to the scrap.
You head in case they try to contest the middle. I think that is the play. See, I'm already playing things quite a bit differently than I would normally, which is nice. Scepters, definitely want to kill them off. More fast units. Anything fast, we want to wipe out first, probably.
Is that all you've got?
It's a lot of damage, actually, considering I've got force field.
Is that all you've got?
Yeah, considerable chunk of damage. Didn't expect the Librarian Dreadnought to head over, but I guess, yeah, if he's got a close combat attack.
We are taking fire.
Overcharging.
Drake's taking a pounding.
Okay.
I hit me, not me bike.
Got a crit. 200 damage. Still alive, though. Probably not for much longer.
He's too fast. Now they're eating us.
I think one other way it might be interesting to do this would be to make it take an action to take control.
He's too fast. Now they're eating us.
I think that would be an interesting change to the rules a little bit. Are they going to walk in? They did walk into my shot. That was incredibly dumb.
Right through the armor.
They really want the objective, I guess. And they went for an overcharge shot on them, which is really strange. It's an odd decision.
He's too fast. Now they're eating us.
Even with the evasion there, not surprised my biker goes down. Those plasma gunners are a problem, and so is the tank. Not sure how I'm going to deal with that problem, but we'll see. Can't really see what's going on. Okay, a little bit of damage to the war boss. Nice. So we are in the lead by quite a bit. Alright, how much damage did we really take? Not a lot there. My war boss took a good chunk. We can try to heal him up. What else can we do? This is kind of interesting. So we ended up, because you do have to sort of split up, we end up with like these little fights, which is kind of a nice change. Instead of everybody being all bunched up. But I guess, you know, that works against us as orcs. We kind of want to be all bunched up. Let's go in with some support. We're going to kill you guys. You are the priority. Oh, we didn't kill you. Look at that. Well...
Orks is the best, and us flash kits are the best. Orks.
Actually, at optimal range, 62% isn't bad. I think I don't even have to use my ability. I can probably just gun them down. But then again, it's a lot more shots. You know what? Let's just guarantee that they die. No matter what, you're toast. Yeah, so much for that. You guys, we're going to guard this. Let's go ahead and use our ability. They're going to be better in close combat than me, but we can do a little bit of damage and just hold the point here. We just have to hold long enough for the knobs and mega armor to get into the fight too. They can just wreck these guys. Kind of orc terminators here. So yeah, we've got them. You, that way, so if they move in. So we did a little bit of damage, not that much, and we've got the support from the flash kits.
Well, maybe.
So I think we've got this one pretty well set. Kind of jump you guys.
I knows you's looking at me.
What can we do here?
Need your gubbins fixed up.
Before we do anything, do a quick repair. I do have splash damage on my shots, so we could definitely soften these guys up.
Move him away over.
Don't know that I really need to, but it's nice to get some damage.
Dagger working nicely.
Spread that out a bit. I can't get close enough to do a lot here, but we can at least
to the scrap.
shoot these Inceptors up. Almost finish them off. Let's go in with the war boss. Time to feed the squig.
Okay, you little runt. Go on, have a nibble.
2 damage. That's it.
This is more like it.
Oh, we survived. Look at that. I might have been better just shooting because I do have a little bit of splash damage, but we can get a nice kill here. Then I'd like to heal you up. We could move up and engage some other units. Does the lieutenant? Yeah, the lieutenant has a thunderhammer, so he's actually really dangerous. So yes, Pain Boy, get up here. Not that this is a great spot for you, but let's try to do a little healing.
This may sting a bit.
Good. Given the extra health, the guys nearby, we're also inside the zone for our shield. So if you look that away for me.
We was made to
I think we
fight.
stay inside the
So
shield. I don't think I want to rush
fight.
out of it yet. If I had actions and could actually do some damage, I wouldn't mind, but since we don't, I think it's not a great idea. Alright, what are we going to do? We could charge ahead. We might want to shoot the Hellblasters a bit. This Librarian Dreadnought is a problem. I don't know that I have a lot I can do about it. What's our range on this? 3 tiles?
What
Okay,
now?
weird boy. Let's pop some heads.
Puppet.
I don't think I can kill him, so I'm actually just going to go ahead and blind him, I think. Well, I can wait, because if I don't need it, we can blind the tank.
Grots, ready to fight.
Gretchen-y boys. Just get in here. Got some crummy shots. I might as well take them. Like, what else am I going to do? I'd like to take these guys out to clear a path down for the Death Dreads to charge into close combat. But we've got much better shots here, so we'll just shoot them up a little bit.
Taking fire.
Okay. So the question is, do we want to leave the safety of our bubble so that we can bash some people's heads in? From here, we have okay shots, actually, at the Hellblasters. And honestly, they're probably the main threat to me. So let's at least shoot them with one.
We're taking fire.
Nice, good splash damage, doing a lot of damage for me there, spreading it out. Yeah, we've got good shot chance, let's just wipe them.
We're taking fire.
That takes out one of the main heavy armored units for the Marines. So we're a lot safer. You are there. I'm gonna at least move you up to kind of block. Try to keep my Pain Boy a little safer. You, I might just leave. We don't know what the lieutenant is going to do back there. Alright, so we still have the problem of the Librarian Dreadnought, of course. You're going to want to back off. There's our best shot, probably. 67%. Let's go ahead and use the movement, because he's going to do a bunch of damage over here. We got to do everything we can to him.
Something like this. Receiving fire. What's the plan?
Then back off. We've got a good shot. We'll use our ability. It's still not going to do that much. We get extra shots and we get a little armor piercing.
Who's gonna argue with us, eh? Resistance detected.
Yeah, only 99 damage. That's disappointing. Grab some cover.
What? What?
So there's a possibility like the lieutenant could just jump past and try to grab other objectives from us. So definitely
Boss! Boss!
something to think
Boss!
about.
Boss!
I think So I'm already at optimal. Can we kill him? It's possible. Give it a try.
Warhawker's firing, boss.
Not enough. Do I stay here on the objective, or do we head back? I think we move.
Red ones, go faster.
Because even if he sticks up here, grabs it, we can kill him off. He's so weak now. So I've used all my actions except for you. So yeah, let's go ahead and blind you. Then the next target would be the tank, of course. And since you're blinded, get a little closer. So that would put me inside the shield, yeah.
Yes, boss.
Look that way. Okay, so we still have this under control until he comes over and does something to it. But he definitely can, so he could definitely take that one from us. Unlikely he can take that one, or this one, or this one. So we're still going to rack up a lot of points here.
What a pathetic little shooter.
He's trying to just run past me. Alright, take a big chunk of damage for it. No, we overwhelmed him, so we had to fall back. Well, where he's going to fall back to there? Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair at all. I mean, you're not going to have it very long, but... Oh, that's a bad decision, too. Steal that one from me, sure. I don't think they even can do damage to my Tundra. How do you have shots from there? That doesn't make any sense to me.
We're under fire.
Yep, eat that damage. You're orcs. That's what you do. Well, the Gretchen are gone, but they absorb some actions and attacks from the enemy, so that's kind of their job. What do you expect?
Don't they know who we are?
Trying to kill off my knobs over there. Look at that.
Right through the armor.
They did finish him off, actually. Barely ahead, but I think we'll turn the corner here because we're just going to be killing off so much of their stuff that's threatening positions. Do I even need to soften these guys up? I don't know that I do, but I think I will. Kind of blocking my own vision here.
Moving our substantial.
This might be a better shot. Nope, 67's the same. Soften them up. You guys go in, grab this. Let's go ahead and use my ability.
A tough one.
Time for you to die. This is my objective. And I might even move in a bit. I have this pretty solidly under our control, so sure.
Snobs, but dead shiny.
Alright, on this side, who wants to finish you off? Oh, he put a shield up, so he's going to be a bit tougher. That's disappointing. don't have any abilities active. We could run down and beat on somebody. It's not very effective, but we could get in because of the way they're facing. I could actually smack them, and I don't think they could hit me back. You would just get slaughtered by the tank, though, in your next turn, but what do you expect? Yeah, I don't think... If we didn't have the shield, I think we could just take him out with the biker, but I don't think the biker can do it on his own anymore. So... 49%. Let's move on out, get a better shot. We can at least eat away his shield here.
Resistance detected.
Okay, shield is mostly gone. Maybe my biker can do it, but we could have the biker go in and grab the objective.
Orks is the best, and us flash geeks are the best. Oh.
So just take him out.
Raring to go.
Biker, we still have our evasion up. Let's go here. Take that back. Get your stupid flags out of there. Can't hit the aggressors, so I guess we'll just shoot the tank. It's not going to do a lot, but it's better than nothing. So that gets that locked down. At least temporarily. Up here, you aren't really much of a threat. It's the lieutenant that's more of an issue. Also got the tech marine here, almost dead. Where's my mech?
Tinkering.
Yeah, my def dreads are coming through this pretty much intact without any real problems. Do some repairs, get you all set. Now the question is, who do we want to shoot a bit? Well, you guys, let's see if we even need to do anything else. Just beat the living hell out of the lieutenant from behind, see if that gets us a kill. Yeah.
Moving closer to the scrap.
Take that back, park on it. These guys are hard to kill, so very difficult for them to deal with. I think I'll turn back around so we have these guys kind of engaged in close combat, although I'm not sure if this counts as a structure, if we can actually fight in close combat that way. But we'll look that way anyway, just in case.
Ready as sore bones.
I don't think I can... Yeah, I can't heal myself. Let's try to heal up the war boss a little bit.
Is that all you've got?
This time we hurt him. Not great. Let's finish you off. So much for you guys. Do you have a command point? Yeah, nothing I want to use. I think we just charge and start bashing people in the face. Like that's kind of what we want to do. It does take me outside of the shield, but we're at the point of the battle where it's just kill everything. Seems like the appropriate response. War boss can't hold himself back anymore. He's got to bathe in some human blood.
I don't need to be the smartest, just the biggest.
Okay. Let's look that way. We still have our def dreads. We still have our mech. Go to the edge. Well, we've got an okay shot anyway. We can do a little bit of damage to the Predator. We could also blast these guys. But I don't really feel like they're that much of a threat, honestly. Like, they're able to kill my Pain Boy, but that's about it. Let's hit the tank, because you can actually do damage. Then I think we'll have the Def Dreads charge down at these guys. Like, that kind of makes sense to me. do have to kind of stagger it a little bit, so we don't get too far away from each other.
Death Dredge.
It's the Death Dread conga line.
10 boys.
We can hit the tank with both of them.
Death Dredge. 10 boys.
Yeah, let's do that.
Test our armor.
Not enough, but I've got two. There we go.
Dredge taking a pounding.
A little bit of bonus damage there. Excellent job, Mr. Death Dreads. Alright, I think we have this left area pretty well secure then. The aggressors could still do some damage, but not much.
Our nose. You's looking at
So
me.
we just have you, and you don't have any abilities active. So just as a distraction, since I don't have anything else really to do, I'll just go up behind him and just beat him with my cane for a while. Actually, not bad damage. Got one of them, which is not terrible, actually, but it will keep them busy. Just some like basic intercessors are what's left here, so yeah, it should be an easy mop up. We could lose the war boss, but that's fine, I think. We'll be in a very commanding position here points wise.
I'm closer.
That's
Got
nice.
treatment for ya. Who threw that?
Tiny bit of damage. But we survived. I'm actually really surprised by that.
Shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, I'd say that shouldn't do very much, if anything. Now we've got a pretty massive lead.
Orks always win, even when we don't.
Yeah, and we still have plenty of time. Like, this is only turn 5, starting right now. And I think we're going to wipe them out. So maybe even 4 turns might be reasonable for some of these. But, yeah, so if we'd done at the ends, if it had ended right there at the end of 4 turns, it would have been 50 to 30. As it is, it's going to be a bit more because we're just going to slaughter pretty much all these guys. We don't get any points for killing things, but we'll have this whole situation mopped up pretty darn
Have the best.
effectively very soon. Go ahead and hit him. Let's bring the flash kits in for the slaughter. Excellent. Okay. You did barely survive.
What now?
Gonna run up. We'll use our warpath when the guys appear. Not that it's gonna matter all that much at this point.
He's with us.
So, Death Dreads. Don't know that we need to go back up here.
Need your gubbins fixed up.
There isn't really a whole lot for me to do here. I've got a 90%, which is pretty great.
Custom blaster attacker working nicely.
Get them all softened up. Pain Boy, let's try to do
I
some
think
healing.
I can stitch that back.
Oh, wait. Why is it not letting me choose healing? That's weird. I have an action. That's super bizarre. Out of ability range. I don't know, that's weird. I haven't used an action yet, so I don't know why that is happening. Fine, be that way. How about if I come over here? Yeah, that's super weird. It's still not letting me heal. Maybe they're all at max health. Yeah, they're actually over health. So they did take a little bit of damage, but it was the bonus health I gave them, so they're actually not hurt. So that's why. That makes sense. Let's go ahead and smack these guys then, because why not?
Business off face.
If I had somebody else we could pick you off with, that would make me happy. Don't think we can get
Orks is the best, and us flash gits are the best orks.
any kind of vision or shots, but we'll move on up. Yeah. I do have a shot there. It's not great. We'll go ahead and take it, because I don't have anything else to do. Better shot from here, so we'll soften these guys up as well. Yeah, the orcs are just too strong. Love me some orcs. Dirty, dirty orc lover. Alright, what else we got? You guys... Yeah, we still have the Death Dreads too. So much firepower, and the Biker. I don't think, even if I punch it, I can't get around to steal that objective.
Red ones, go faster!
We're flying around, maybe we can try to grab it before it ends. I could probably get there next
What are we
turn.
waiting for?
Maybe. My war boss is closer though, so probably he'll be able to do it. I think... Yeah, we just have you guys.
Don't bother us.
We can hit them in close combat, so just finish them off. The utter contempt, little backhand slap there. Alright,
Clunk it over.
gonna bring in the Death Dreads to soften them up.
Death Dredge.
So here's about where we want to be for you guys. Dang, just absolutely ruined those guys.
10 boys.
Step aside.
Death Dredge.
Can definitely finish them off with you. Kind of overkill.
Clunk it over.
They do have the sanguinary priest, that's what it is, their apothecary, down there on the objective. Alright. I think... I'm just going to go ahead and move around because they can't stop me, they don't have close combat weapons, so I can just kind of freely run around them. I could just ignore these guys and go for the kill. That's probably what I should do. Except I can't close combat attack from here. I could get there and hit him once, and then hit him with the squig as well. Probably wouldn't kill him. Yeah, let's go for the objective. I can do a lot of damage, potentially. Okay, that was a bit towards the low end of the range there. So my squig isn't going to kill him. 26 health left. But yeah, I mean, this is all they've got left. A beat-up squad of intercessors and a nearly dead sanguinary priest. And I have so many orky delights I can share with you. Oh, he healed himself. Going for an attack. Brave, because we might get a counterattack off. Yep, dead.
You're making us mad.
It's another desperate action there. I don't know what else he would have done. I just go for the war boss probably is what I'm attempting, I suppose. 70 and 35. Now it's getting pretty rough. It does tell us it's final turn, which is nice. It's got a little warning for that. I'm assuming if we kill him, it just ends immediately. That would be my guess. 63. Are we too close? Actually, it might be worse if I back off. You've got a 74. There we go. So it just gave me the rest of the points to get to max. So yeah, it really would have been a bit more... Yeah, this is a bit more interesting because it does have more of the objectives around. You don't get anything for killing anybody. I mean, we had a turn there where they were able to sort of pull back a bunch of points, and it was very close. But we just absolutely destroyed them. And this is a decent Marine army, too. It's not a terrible army. And it has some fast stuff. They were able to grab some objectives. But yeah, these other modes are pretty interesting. This one I would give a definite thumbs up to. So this has been more of Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector, playing as the Orks against the Blood Angels, trying out the different modes that have been added. Yeah, we'll try out some more. I think there's like 3 or 4 more to check out. So until then, have a good one.